5 years ago this weekend, Northway Christian Community launched the Oakland campus.
I remember 6 or 7 years ago, our leadership team getting together, thinking about the vision, what's next for Northway. And one of the things we were considering, seriously at that time, was building a larger church in Wexford. But this concept of multi-site was beginning to pick up steam sort of across the country, and it resonated with many of us. We thought, frankly, Pittsburgh was perfect for multi-site, with all its bridges and tunnels, townships and boroughs, so we pursued it. Oakland just kept coming to mind. That's where we should go first. People were saying, don't do that. It's risky. It's a sort of a college community, a transient community. You need to go someplace that's maybe more like you in Wexford. And for whatever reason, as we prayed through this, Oakland was where we settled.
One of the reasons we launched Northway Oakland was that we wanted to reach young people, knowing full well that they would end up probably even leaving our city, going to another city, going back home, but denting the universe with a different way of understanding how the world worked.
Man, it has been such a great ride. I can't tell you how much energy I get each time I am at that campus. So Northway, thank you for getting behind this vision and seeing it happen.
I found it about 2.5 years ago. I came to Pittsburgh knowing absolutely no one.
When we moved to Pittsburgh, we didn't know another soul.
We were excited that there was going to be a solid biblically based church coming to our city.
Amanda and I were obviously dating at that time, and so whenever I would come visit on a weekend or something like that, I would come to church with her here in this room.
And it was definitely something that we could find people our own age and be involved with here.
We knew this is what we want to be a part of.
So we were so excited to be part of the launch team in a part of the city that is such an influential part, where all the students are and where the young professionals are.
Something that I see in Pittsburgh is that there's just a lot of need.
I had been very comfortable in my Christian walk, kind of, going to church every Sunday.
It was really easy for me to get lost in the college scene.
It was about 3 months into school and I really wasn't going to church, and I came and just really connected with the music. I was just really looking for good biblical teaching, great music, and just good solid community, mostly around people my age, and that is exactly what I found here at Northway Oakland.
Let's make our worship authentic, individualized, like our God has worked on our hearts in that way.
There were people who really took me under their wing and kind of trained me up as a leader, to the point where I decided to go into ministry after college, which I had sworn that was something I would never, ever, ever do.
I've definitely been challenged here as part of the people here to be a more active Christian.
I love seeing how Northway goes to where the need is instead of having people come to one campus.
It's not an accident that you guys chose Oakland being here for all the different access it has to people.
The biblical challenges and gospel-centered teaching has really blessed us personally in our walks with the Lord, and even as we think about developing our children as little Christ followers too. And
I'm also involved with the kids ministry, so I love playing with other people's kids and giving them back after service.
Anna, what do you love about your church?
Playing and run around and building blocks and nothing else.
Tell us about some of the friends that you've made at church.
Aka.
Okay.
She's my very best friend of all.
Being a part of Northway has, it's meant everything to me.
It's really been connected to every integral part of my spiritual walk in college.
The spiritual growth of a person who I love dearly, my wife's profession, all being launched out of this campus.
Our ministry crew would not be where it is now without Oakland's involvement.
I My dream is just that they would continue to just raise up leaders of my generation and those who come after me, of young people just really sold out for God.
I love the vision of just planting campuses in different areas of the city, and it's just really exciting to see the East End kind of come out of Oakland.
I'd love to see campuses up and down the Ohio River.
I think it'd be so exciting to see not just other Christians joining Northway, but really reaching out to people who don't know Christ and bringing them into the church.
And Father, through the work of Jesus Christ on the cross as the restorer and the redeemer, we believe that you will minister to us in this time through the Spirit of Jesus Christ. And all God's people said, amen.
Really, I don't think there are any words besides thank you. Like seriously, to everyone who provided, thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know that you could even envision such a thing when you start a church in somebody's basement.
Thank you for the elders who prayed for this. Thank you for those who had the vision for this campus specifically.
Keep doing it. It matters, even when you felt like it may not succeed or that you weren't even significantly contributing.
You might not have known that we would now have various campuses, but because you were obedient, we're all here now.
I think I'm a different person because of it, and I think that it would never have happened if Northway were just in Wexford. It would never have happened if we would have just built a bigger sanctuary.
This place has seriously changed my life, and without them, I don't even know where I would be. So thank you to everyone.